So what's another option for when somebody says, send me a quote?
I need more information.
I need more information, or we decline. That's a short sales cycle, by the way, when that happens.
Let me introduce you to John Flannery from Flannery Sales Systems, who is going to talk to us about establishing value around your products or services.
Thank you very much, Gabrielle. Here's what I hope you have at the end of our 105 minutes today. I hope you have a tool that you can take with you to help you establish value in the conversations with your customers and your prospects. What are the titles of the top 3 key players that you speak to most commonly in your customer's organization? So the titles are going to change, but I ask you to write down who are the titles of those individuals, those key players. And then what's important to those individuals? What are the business objectives or the motivations for change with those key players? Do you know what they are? Could you write that down easily on this piece of paper? The 3 titles that you deal with most commonly, and why are they motivated to change? What are they hoping to accomplish? Do you know what that is? And I'm suggesting that if you touch customers, you know what's important to them. So there's 2 other pieces of the puzzle that we have to put together to establish value. 2 other pieces of the puzzle. And I'm going to put a tool up here that shows you the outline of what that looks like. It's called a discovery map. It's called a discovery map. I'm going to give you the template for this, where you can go in and put some words in right here, or you can download it from the website, and you can build the tool to have conversations with your customers and prospects, okay? But we'll just go through an outline of what the discovery map looks like. What challenges was your customer facing today as it pertained to their business objective? What challenges were they facing? What challenges were they facing when they're trying to get into those international markets? Yes, Tia.
My new export client didn't get any exposure in those markets. So they wanted to go to those markets, but nobody knew about them. So that was their challenge.
Right, so you had to help them, right? And what was their objective? Did they want to sell into that market?
That's right. They wanted to reach, that particular export market.
Okay, fantastic. And when we ask those questions, do we understand if they don't make a change, what's the impact? So we got to be careful. We got to come in here and understand or paint a picture of how we've helped others to do just that. The last part of the discovery map is what capabilities do you have that help them to address what? The challenges. What capabilities do you have? A capability in this context is defined as the way that somebody uses your product or service. How do they use your product or service? It's not features, benefits, and incentives. It's not coming in and telling them, here's all the things that we have. All right, we got to build the rest of the tool. I appreciate the questions because you're thinking about the conversations that you've either had or you're going to have. Challenges shared. What capabilities do you have to address those challenges? Do we understand specifically how we help? And you do understand specifically how you help. So take a look here on page 3, and this is the actual discovery map. So you can get this in soft copy and you can populate this. So you put in your information. And when I'm going in to meet with the vice president of sales, I have this in my mind's eye. I have on a legal pad this conversation ready to go. Will it go exactly as I chart it up? No. Who determines what the value is? The customer does. Critical piece. Critical piece, the power of a story, simple model. You describe the setting. What's the setting? What's the trial that your existing customer was facing? I'm talking about what? Challenges. The aha moment, I gave them the capabilities, we helped them, and here are the results. Are they giving you that information? No. You're selling like this. Are your customers giving you results? Some, yes, it's got to be quiet. Some, yeah, we'll put it on the website. Some will share when it's negative. Let's not use that with our next customer. I am going to buy from somebody who I believe can solve my challenges.
I can see that.
And if I have to pay a little bit more than that, more than send me a quote, I'm good with that. Because there's the risk, mitigating risk, that third part, that if I don't get what I need, it impacts my ability to grow. But I hear what you're saying. It's an interesting dynamic when you're on the other side of the table. Very true. I appreciate the opportunity to work with you all today. Thank you for your time, the interaction. Thank you.